You imagine buying a house so cursed that people still argue about it 50 years later. Not just ghost stories, bro. I'm talking real murders, real police reports, real witnesses, and some seriously messed up events that still don't make sense. See, back in 1974, in a quiet neighborhood in Amityville, Long Island, New York, something happened inside a normal suburban house. A dude named Ronald DeFeo Jr. grabbed a rifle, walked room to room, and executed his entire family while they slept. 6 people. Parents, brothers, sisters, no struggle, no screams. Just silence and bodies. But here's where the story gets chilling as hell. Because after the murders, a new family moved in. And what they claimed happened inside that house during the next 28 days? Bro, some people say it proves demons are real. Others say it's the biggest horror hoax in American history. Either way, one thing's for sure, you probably wouldn't last a single night in that place. And honestly, after hearing this story, you might not want to try. So yeah, if you're watching this alone at night, don't say I didn't warn you. This right here is the Amityville Horror House, the true story that still creeps people out in 2026. And dude, stick around till the end, because the final twist about that house, straight up insane. All right, so let's rewind to November 13th, 1974. The DeFeo family lived in a big 3-story Dutch colonial house at 112 Ocean Avenue. Nice neighborhood, quiet street, suburban American dream type place. Ronald DeFeo Jr., and according to friends, something about him was already off. Dude had a temper, heavy drug use, always arguing with his parents. But nobody expected what happened that night. Around 3:15 a.m., Butch grabbed a .35 caliber Marlin rifle. Then he walked through the house one bedroom at a time. First his parents, then his brothers, then his sisters. 6 victims total. And here's the part that still freaks investigators out. Every single victim was found face down in bed. No signs of struggle, no neighbors hearing gunshots, no one waking up. Bro, 6 rifle shots in a quiet house and nobody moved? Police were like, what the hell happened here? At first, Butch told cops a mob hitman killed his family. But the story fell apart fast. After hours of questioning, he finally confessed, said he heard voices telling him to do it. Yeah, voices, real or excuse, that's where things get weird. Because after the murders, the house sat empty for about a year. Nobody wanted it. I mean, would you? But then in December 1975, a new family bought the house. The Lutz family. George and Kathy Lutz, along with Kathy's 3 kids. And bro, they got the house for $80,000, which even back then was crazy cheap for a big waterfront home. The reason? Well, everyone knew what happened there. Still, George thought they could handle it. They even had a Catholic priest come bless the house before moving in. And according to the priest, the moment he stepped inside one of the bedrooms, he heard a voice whisper, "Get out, no cap." The priest reportedly felt something slap him in the face, and later developed painful blisters on his hands. But he didn't tell the Lutz family everything. He didn't want to scare them. Big mistake, because after they moved in, things escalated fast. Day 1, strange cold spots in the house, like ice cold, even with the heat blasting. Then came the flies. Bro, it was winter in New York, yet swarms of flies kept appearing in one specific room. The same room where one of the DeFeo victims died. George Lutz also started waking up every single night at 3:15 a.m., the exact time the murders happened. Night after night, same time. Like something was pulling him awake. And then the house nasty. The family claimed green slime started oozing out of the walls. Yeah, slime, doors slamming, furniture moving, windows opening by themselves. And the kids said they started seeing a pair of glowing red eyes staring at them through the windows at night. Some neighbors even claimed they saw it too. One night, Kathy said the bed literally levitated off the floor. George started acting different too, more angry, more distant, almost like something was messing with his head. He'd sit staring at the fireplace for hours, chopping wood nonstop, like he couldn't stop. And bro, this all happened within 4 weeks. Then came the night that broke them. The family said the house went absolutely insane. Doors slamming, voices yelling, the kids screaming. George said he felt like something was trying to possess him, like the same thing that drove Ronald DeFeo Jr. to murder. And that's when they ran, literally. On January 14th, 1976, after just 28 days, the Lutz family grabbed their kids, left their belongings behind, and never came back. They were so terrified, they refused to even sleep one more night there. Later, they told reporters the house was demonic. Their story exploded across America. Books, interviews, movies, and the Amityville Horror became one of the most famous haunted house stories ever. But here's where the twist hits. Some investigators later claimed the Lutz story was exaggerated or even made up to sell books. Yeah, people said it was a hoax, but others pointed out something creepy. Independent witnesses, neighbors, even police officers reported strange feelings inside that house. And remember that priest? He stuck to his story, said he really heard that voice. Even today, the house still stands in Amityville. The address got changed, the windows remodeled, owners tried to erase its reputation. But locals still talk about it. Visitors still drive past it at night. And some swear they feel something watching them from those windows. Waiting. Watching. Just like it did back in 1974. So yeah, what really happened in the Amityville house? Was Ronald DeFeo Jr. just a violent killer high on drugs? Or did something darker, something supernatural, push him over the edge? And were the Lutz family telling the truth? Or did they just create the most famous haunted house story ever? Nobody really knows. But here's the messed up part, bro. Even today in 2026, people who've stayed near that house say they still wake up at 3:15 a.m. Same time, same uneasy feeling, like something is still there. Watching, waiting for the next person brave enough to step inside. And honestly, after hearing all this, I gotta ask you something. Would you spend one night inside the Amityville Horror House? No cameras, no friends, just you and whatever might still be in there. Yeah, bro, think about that. And if this story gave you chills, smash that like button and subscribe to the Zaingi Files for more real horror. True crime and revenge stories that'll mess with your head. New dark files drop every week. And hey, if you've ever experienced something creepy or unexplained yourself, drop your story down in the comments. Because who knows? Maybe your experience could end up in the next episode. But until then, lock your doors tonight.